Hello.
Sorry, I'm looking at Twitter.
And Pepper.
Wow. You know, Pepper, I remember when you didn't say anything.
Hey, what's your name?
And Pepper.
Are you Pepper?
Pepper and everybody, I wanted to invite you guys to come up to the woods this weekend and have a barbecue.
Oh, we could actually do that.
What's
Yeah.
that
Well, this is
for?
like one of the weekends we don't do
Mama,
anything.
Mama, what's that for?
What's that for?
Pepper, do you know what? I have 2 puppies and a bouncy castle.
Oh my goodness! Which day?
I don't know. Saturday, Sunday? Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. I'll figure that out
I
later.
can't make it, so. Your mother's coming Sunday.
Oh yeah, my mom's
Ooh.
coming.
All right, so let's do it Saturday.
I'm so glad.
Okay, so I'm going to open up the bank account and get our latest numbers.
I've got notes already going.
Okay, good. Sorry, I was at the tail end of a BBC show with my wife who's going on vacation tomorrow, so I thought I'd spend a few minutes with her.
Oh, that's nice. Will she be back this weekend?
No, she's going to Florida for a combination conference and Disney time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she's never been to Disney, and she's really excited for it. And this is especially because I have no fucking desire to go to Disney. Perfect.
That's great.
Yeah, that'll work out good. Okay, so we currently have $2,953.16. We should be getting a check for like $50 from, no, a little more than that, $60 from the IGDN for sales at Origins. And I am driving some cartons over to Modern Myths in Northampton tomorrow. They are going to take the game Slash to DexCon, and where I expect it to do well, and KineticCon, which I don't expect it to do as well. But DexCon should be a strong showing for us. So I'm probably going to bring him like 4 or 5 cases, and then those would be sold kind of at retail rate because he'd be doing it on basically on commission for us.
Awesome.
And our Kickstarter is currently at 3,144. That was the last I checked. Hold on.
So 103 back.
3,486, 103 backers, 23 days to go. It's actually halfway through that 7th day. So, we're at the end of the first week with this, and we're less than a quarter of the way through. So that doesn't really bode very well for us. Some advertising popped off this week, and we did actually, just within the past few hours, get a few relatively high-profile people backing the game, which hopefully will help. Most notably, Scott Kurtz backed the game, just like out of the fucking blue.
That's so insanely awesome.
Yeah, that was really good. And that could help turn stuff around, but, I think we need to have some kind of a realistic goal about the campaign. I'm not saying, all right, well, let's shut the shit down. I think when we get to that 3rd week, if we're not within striking distance, we should shut it down. You know what does that make sense?
Let's see how it's going. Then,
I don't want to shut it down the day before it fails. Like, I want to feel like we're in control of it.
Yeah.
We have executive plans. We still have budget for marketing that just hasn't been spent, and that's fine. And maybe that's the lesson that we're learning here is that we budgeted a certain amount for marketing and we used a fraction of it.
So I just asked Dan, you didn't respond. Who has admin info for the Facebook page, and who can make me an admin for that? Because our Facebook page hasn't been touched.
I believe we're both definitely admin. I thought that I had invited you to be admin, but I'll set that up right now.
Good. But like, so I've been talking to some of the other deathmatch people, and they said that like one of the comments was that so far the only ads that have been working have been promoting some Facebook messages, or not messages, but posts. They're like $5 is actually going a really long way.
Let's definitely do it. Hold on, I forgot my Facebook password.
But our Facebook page hasn't been touched since May 31st.
Well, that's not true. It cross-posts a bunch of stuff.
I'm looking at it right now, and it says.
Well, I have that set up so that we can. Oh, that's changed their cover photo from 3. Yeah, it's supposed to cross-post everything we do. In Hootsuite, you could log into my Hootsuite account. I'll send you that info, and that will show you the controls for the Facebook page, for the Twitter feed, for my Twitter feed, for my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want, as long as it shows me how to make me an admin of the Facebook page.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna make you an admin right now.
Okay.
Settings, probably. Page roles. What's your email that you're in Facebook under?
Megan.McKinley-Crow.
One word, no hyphen?
Yeah, McKinley-Crow's all the same.
At Gmail?
Yeah. At Gmail.
All right, you should have just received.
Yes, I did. Awesome, good. All right.
Good.
So I'm on Facebook all the time, so that.
All right, because I never touch Facebook.
Right, and I know Dan canceled his Facebook, but I'm Facebook like I'm on all the time. So
guess what? You're involved. You're in charge of our Facebook.
That's fine. That's why I asked. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm the one of the 3 of us that like actually Facebook.
Okay.
Why am I not? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, definitely we should promote the page. We should put some more stuff on there.
So we have, and that's why like I want to. I was feeling pretty down, but we have a lot of things hitting, like, coming up. So I want to see how all this stuff is happening. So like some of the stuff I had sent out last week is happening this week. None of it was last week. So like.
Well, that's why I'm saying like 3 weeks. Like we give it 3 weeks, and then if we're not at 75% by that 3rd week, we haven't gotten back on track.
Right.
And we need to recoup and take control of the situation.
Yeah. And then I did send out a bunch of stuff to some podcasters, and I got a few responses already, so that's good.
Did Cardboard Republic get in touch with you?
No.
Okay, so Erin is the girl behind Cardboard Republic, and they're relatively known blog about board games and stuff like that, and so she's supposed to send me stuff to do a Q&A, and I was just going to forward it on to you. And did you do you did the live show?
I did, and I put the link in our notes so that you can put it up in the notes tomorrow.
Definitely will do. Okay, so that's cool. And then did the thing from Brianna go up?
So she said that she was going to do it on Friday, but I didn't see anything about it.
Okay, email her back and just see what's going on. Jen Steen has been super awesome about like retweeting our stuff, because I just realized that not only do we know her on Twitter and you know her in real life, but she's also in the Indie Game Developer Network with me. It's just there's this weird conjunction of people, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean that's basically it. The art now is done. We've gotten some questions on the Kickstarter campaign. Sorry. And Meg, you responded directly to them, but I actually just incorporated those answers into the FAQ.
Perfect. Yeah. So I figured like we could potentially even do both. Like if there's...
exactly. And there is like the question about like the negative points. It's in there, but it isn't clear enough. It should really have its own section.
Yeah. Right. And that's where like I put in, like, that's how my response was. Like, it is, but really good feedback that you couldn't find it right away. So
Yeah.
good to press.
Yeah, good. Okay, so that's that. Yeah. Other than that, it's just, I generally every few days what I've been doing is I go through the backers and I message each of them individually, asking that they share the game with people, and I think that's the type of interaction that really promotes your project, as opposed to just like one massive mailing. Although we've done big mailers, and also Meg, you said that when I talked to you today that you had done the mailer to your forum users, right?
Apparently still active.
Apparently still active, which was, I didn't even realize what was going on there.
I have 2,000 people that are still, I didn't even know that.
That's great. And when it comes to like people who backed Slash, I might ping them again about this game, but I don't want to do that until we've got news about Slash-related stuff, which is really what they're interested in. But I would definitely do it as part of like a 1-2 combo, which is why I reached out to Shari and I poked her a bit about that about the expansion stuff, which would be perfect news to be like, hey, you guys want blank cards? We got this other game thing. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, yeah, and also Scott Kurtz was like, you should contact my business guy if you're interested in doing something like a Table Titans expansion. Like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go jump out of my window now. Let's just get the project done.
I still can't believe that Scott Kurtz, like, just randomly, too, that he's
Well, so
cool
here's the
game.
thing that gets me, is that if you look down the list of backers that we have, there is a tremendous amount of designers and like notable people. It's not just like randos. So that's kind of the problem. We've got all the people that we know of name and of note. We just don't have the random people.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like
that's sort of like what even when I was emailing some of the podcaster people, it's like the people who know about it really like it and are backing it.
They were on like day one.
Know about it. That's the only issue here.
Yeah, like everyone in gaming that I know has basically backed the game already. So I don't know how much more there really is to do. Like to get to those people, it's really a matter of like how do we activate everyone else. So again, it's kind of like a marketing challenge. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily know what to say.
Well, I'm hoping that there's going to be some help from Scott. I mean, he has 47,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, but he mentioned it, and that's enough.
Yeah, exactly. But now my hope is that like that will turn into a little bit of something, because that will be great. But the podcasts that got back to me are the ones that I was really, really hoping that would.
Good.
And have really good followings. So
how soon did you talk to them about how soon they can get something in the air?
Yeah, so one will have something up at the end of this week.
Awesome.
All Games Considered will. Because they were actually recording tonight, so it was really good that I emailed them today. They're like, oh, we'll talk about it in our, we're recording tonight. It's perfect. And then they said that they might actually, we're going to try to have me Skype as well to have sort of a,
cool.
1-2 hit. The guys from Onboard Games, they actually have a crowdfunding edition that will drop on the 29th.
Okay, perfect. That's great timing.
And so that will be there.
Oh,
this week I'm going to be in the, it will be part of the crowdfunding section in the Story Games newsletter,
okay.
as well as on Jankcast. So this week stuff is happening, but it's like nothing was last week, it's all this week.
Good. That's good, because, you have your first week and then there's a drop-off and you really want to start goosing it again in the second week. I feel like there was someone who specifically fast. I've been reaching out to people via Twitter and email and stuff like that, so hopefully we should see stuff. Also, obviously, been promoting Slash stuff. Maybe this week is the week it ends up on Boing Boing. And so one of the things about the blog is that I want to make sure that we are always kind of rotating in new pack-to-pack stuff so we keep it on top of the blog. Because we did the PortCon main post, which had really, really good numbers. Whoa,
Okay.
Double Dan!
Oh yeah, why are there double Dans?
I have no idea.
There are two of you.
Whoa, stereo Dan. Anyway, so the PortCon main stuff. I mean, the convention went really well, as you could see, but also there was a lot of traffic yesterday from it. I'm guessing because I'm working on that. The cosplaying game, which actually seems like it's going to be all right.
Mama.
And yeah. Yeah, also weirdly, lots and lots and lots of views for Bad Habit.
For what?
Like,
I'm not talking for Mama.
so 38 views yesterday for Bad Habit, which is more than for the homepage.
Wow.
So I don't know what that is.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I gotta check the refers. It's not really saying. It's just people clicked on it. So I don't know. I don't know where it got linked from, or what's going on with it. But then today, like, really not much at all. But today there's only like nine views and stuff like that. And the day before was very similar. Lots and lots of views for Bad Habit. So. Yeah, the day before, 32 views. So something's happening. I don't know. Maybe it got tossed around on Tumblr or something. Or I don't know. But I'm glad that I will have that ready for a physical sale in a few days because we're getting I got the rest of the materials in for it. Dan, you said you had notes for that rule book?
Oh, yeah. I'll send those to you.
Yeah, send those over so I can make those edits and get a second round printed because I literally have to spray paint 2 tiny wooden cubes and that's it. That's all I need to do to make the game done. So it's really easy for me to put together. And yeah, so we told the people at PortCon that we were going to have the cosplay game ready, and I actually feel pretty confident that we can do that. So I was thinking we'd just make that the game for this month. What?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because I didn't know where you were at with the Camp Powerful thing.
Yeah.
And I would like to, since that's especially going to be the first RPG thing that we do, I would really like to sit down and play it.
Yeah, that would be fine. So I'm gonna play it at the next RPG meetup, the Boston Game Makers Guild. I'm bringing it to that.
Oh, geez, Louise, there's 2 of them.
Mama.
Hi, Cora. Stop.
You're supposed to be in bed. So yeah, but that's one of the things I really wanted to like actually play it with other people. Yeah. So that would be perfect. So then that could be the July's because that meetup's on July 1st.
Yeah. So like I've printed it out. I was reading through all this stuff. I think I get it. Like I really like the way that you set up kind of your character and your adversary, like during the medical intake interview. And just the conceit of the game is really cool, and also like the idea that you are rolling dice, but you have like not only do you have like the values of the dice, but you have
where you're rolling them.
Where you're rolling it like Dungeon Fighter-esque, where you have like a target that you're physically trying to hit with the die.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but it's like so cool.
Yeah, and that's like I love that part. Like. But then I also, through Game Chef, the feedback I got was phenomenal. Like, and will really, really help.
Cool.
Like, they all were like, the first like 80% is great, and then like we needed a little more there, and it was like such good feedback that like it is really gonna help me sort of finish it off. So
All right, excellent.
it was awesome.
So,
it was really, really good.
So let's kick that back to next month. The stuff for this month, we'll do the cosplay one, which is I put like 4 hours into the spreadsheet this afternoon. I kind of rejiggered it a little bit from the panel that me and Dan had run, just changed some terms around. And actually, we can do the entire thing as cards. So I'm thinking of just putting it up on drive-through cards because I want to test out their marketplace. Because I know that Daniel Solis has had really good experience with them. And he is looking to move into some self-publishing, so he bent my ear today, so I'm just going to return the favor and bend his ear about drive-through cards. And that could be a really good way to get higher quality product. I don't know how much higher quality it is, but we could do
pretty high quality
product. But it might also make it kind of easier that we wouldn't have to worry about fulfillment or anything like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just try it out.
What conventions and stuff do we have coming up? The next thing is Gen Con,
so like
right?
in the interview I just did, bonus questions, and I was like, good, Gen Con.
Hold on, let me get the calendar. What con?
Yeah. Gen Con. You're not invited.
Okay, so DexCon is the beginning of July. So we're not going to be there, but we're going to have product there. Although we have 2 free tickets to it.
Oh, good to know. Where is it?
New Jersey.
Oh, heck.
It's great. It's great.
Why are you gonna go?
It's 4th of July weekend, and also I'm going to end up working and that being unavoidable. And then the weekend after that is Kineticon, and the Torture Meg's Kids Convention, which started apparently right now.
That one's every night. Don't worry. And I have lots of free tickets to that one.
Yeah, you should just get what do you call it? Laudanum, and just like ether them.
I don't know.
Are both Dan's frozen?
No, I'm here.
Okay, they're so creepy.
But I love that they have he has different expressions on both of them.
Okay, so Connecticon is the week after that, and that's we're gonna have product there, and that's also the weekend of Gamer X, but that's in San Francisco, so we're probably not going to that. And then 3 weeks after that is Gen Con, and then 2 weeks after that is Dragon Con and PAX Prime. So there is this outside possibility that there may be a booth that we could be a part of at PAX Prime. But it is actually going to depend on how Gen Con goes. So it might be the kind of thing where it gets turned around in a week. That's also Dragon Con, which we're not going to.
So, all right. So if you're talking about cosplay, Dragon Con's nuts. Like, I can't even tell you how nuts it is for cosplay. Like, nuts.
No, I can imagine. This past convention was like, me and Dan were like basically the only people not in cosplay.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, that's what Dragon Con is, but it's like 60,000 people or something. Yeah,
cool. So that'll be great. So yeah, Gen Con, we're obviously all committed to that. Dragon Con, PAX Prime. PAX Prime is kind of this real outside maybe. And then after that, and what?
No, I'm just saying, we actually, no, I was trying to think of, okay, well, PAX East, yeah, we did do well. I think, anime type, for Slash is going to be a really good market.
Yeah, for Slash, we have, after I drop off stuff tomorrow, we will have 1 pallet left.
Wow. And you got my email that I still need stuff, right?
Yeah, I got them closer to you. There are 2 cartons in Dan's car.
Oh, okay. Well, if I come over this weekend, I can get it. But like, this
Yeah.
is still like Kickstarter backers that haven't gotten it yet.
That's. I should have mailed everything. Oh, unless you told me specifically not to mail them.
Remember I highlighted?
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
But then I didn't.
Anyway, so the second weekend of September, we have 3 games that are potentially going to make it into Boston Fig, which is on the 13th, and we're also at GraniteCon, which is on the same day.
Of course it is.
So I have, and we have a vendor's table at both. We might be in charge of leading 3 games. That's saying Meg, kids are and everything. We might be in charge of demoing 3 games at Boston Fig, where I am also in charge of all the tabletop stuff. So I don't know how I'm going to do that.
But that's also only if all 3 get in, right?
What?
But that's if all 3 get in.
Yes, if all 3 get in.
Not
Yes, that's true. And I'm not, like, I have recused myself, and you obviously have recused yourself from judging our games.
Yeah.
To speak objectively,
Yeah.
our games are strong contenders.
Our games are what?
Are strong contenders. Like, I have 90 games on my kitchen table right now.
Oh, deal with her.
No deal with her. I need her.
There are 90 games on my table, and a lot of them are really, really good, but some of them are iffy. So I don't know. We do all right.
Good night.
And then also we're running gaming at GraniteCon, and we have a vendor booth at GraniteCon.
We're running gaming at GraniteCon?
Yeah. I may have arranged someone to run the vendor table for us at Boston Fig, actually, because he wanted to come up and it's the guy who did What-O, Chris. I want to say Henderson. So What-O, the game of couples banter. He was interested in coming up to Boston Fig. He missed the window to get in to the show, and I was like, listen, I have an idea for you. I'm going to have a vendor table there, but I'm also have no one to man it, so if you want to sell your product, you can put it at our table as long as you are also running that table. That seemed fair.
Sweet. That sounds good.
And then I figure for GraniteCon, we have the 8 million people that we know who live in Manchester who we can beg, borrow, and steal from. Anyway, that's me. So what stuff do we need to get done this week?
I gotta finish the recap video for PortCon. I have that started.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of all that I had going. Oh, and I guess I got to get the rule book stuff done for Bad Habit.
So next week, I'm going to prep it for next week, the next update for Kickstarter backers with 2 more detail shots of the characters. And then we should also probably put up maybe at the end of the week or again at the beginning of next week, a collection of all the podcast stuff that Meg did this week.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really good way for it. And also, I would like to see something, again, to keep Pack the Pack stuff like kind of top of blog and top of mind. I really would like to see something about like how your reaction to the Kickstarter is going. You know, like how do you feel like now we're trying to do the fundraising for it, like some kind of in-process discussion, I think might be interesting to read. Does that make sense?
Yeah. One of the comments suggested doing more about rules, like a video or something, but I'm just thinking something super basic. Should we do that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be fine. Dude, if you wanna set something up, maybe when you come out this weekend, we'll take a half hour and just like record a quick Q&A about specific rules. And we'll talk about like how they changed, why they changed, what was agreed on, what was not agreed on, and what was settled on. Like the decision tree that went into the rules that as they exist now.
I don't think it needs to be the decision tree. It's more of like an explanation.
Okay, well, do them both,
I think
or
that's what
just
the
do
comment
that.
was.
Okay.
Like just quick visual.
Just so you guys know, you record Q&A. Like I said, I cannot make it this weekend at all.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah. But like the even the video stuff, like I could potentially even just record something, but if I could just get it to you, Dan, like that's
Yeah, no, that's totally
like
fine.
5-minute thing.
I physically can't be out anywhere this weekend. A friend is coming back and is about to move to China, so it's my last chance to see him maybe ever. So I'm saying we're all gathering for this one guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's crazy. Okay, cool. So
I'm thinking like screenshots, like narrated screenshots, like that type of thing.
yeah, that would be good, especially because like the long play video that we have is very expository. Like it walks you through the entire game.
It wasn't really meant to be. Yeah, exactly.
But it's like we could do this in a more like bullet points kind of way.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, just setting it up, taking pictures of it, and then.
So kind of like Dan, when you would put together the video like graphic for Slash, like how it's played, something very much kind of like that, where it's, maybe
sure.
Like that. All right. Is there anything else? Sorry.
Oh, I just wanted to say so like watch the video, put that up. Don't wait till next week. Put that up tomorrow. But in the notes. But then he said that our Kickstarter video is his favorite Kickstarter video he's ever seen.
Who said this? What?
The interview I just did for Backit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really funny. I think that could be kind of a hook for us. Like I've been thinking, like forecasting ahead for like just the tips. I kind of want to do a music video.
That's awesome.
Do the whole Kickstarter pitch in a music video, where the music video also teaches you how to play the game, which is about drinking in a bar.
But it's not a musical game.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But you drink and you sing in a bar.
Yeah.
Like karaoke then. It's like musical video like karaoke.
Let's just get the double clicks to do it for us.
Yeah, that's easy, right? They do Kickstarter. They know what it's all about.
Actually. That would be cray. It never hurts to ask. What's the worst that could happen? They say no? All right. Okay. So I'm going to go, unless there's anything else pressing for this week.
Yeah. Let's talk about Saturday. So.
All right, cool.
Now.
See you on Saturday, Meg. Dan, I'm not going to be able to make it out tomorrow night because for Netrunner because I am dropping off cases of the game in Northampton.
All right.
Womp womp. Have a good night, guys.
Later.
You too.